Hello, all. This is just a little guide to help you through your homework this weekend. Um, so this is figured bass, what you see below here. This is an example of figured bass. And it's telling us what position the chord is in, if it's in root position, first inversion, second inversion, and what type of chord it is. Okay, so the first thing you should know is that the first thing you should ask yourself is, what key is this in? Well, you might say, oh, it's G major, but you can clearly see that it starts on an E minor chord and that there is a raised seventh scale degree. And that raised seventh scale degree would indicate that we're not in G major, we're in E minor. So think in E minor. So you're going to have to put in the chord symbols, and if you're in Noteflight, which you are, you hit K, and then you can just write in the chord symbol. Okay, you can just write in the chord. Now I'm going to explain this particular one, 6-4-3. Well, a 6-4-3 chord, and in the actual AP test, that 6 doesn't have a sharp next to it. It has a slash through it, which means the same thing. A 6 with a sharp or a 6 with a slash means the same thing, which means that you raise the note that would be a sixth above the bass. So what's a sixth above the bass? Well, an A is a third, a C is a fifth, so a D. So essentially, whenever you see something like this, it's really telling you to raise the seventh scale degree because you're in E minor. That's the note you're probably going to raise. So this chord is what then? Well, it's a 4-3 chord, 4-3. It's a seventh chord, and 4-3 means that it's in second inversion. Okay, it's because 6-5, 4-3, 4-2. So here, what's the root of this chord? Can anyone tell me? Anyone? This is the fifth of the chord. This is the fifth of the chord, and it has a raised seventh scale degree or a raised third of the chord. Okay, that's all I'm going to tell you. This chord is in first inversion. This chord is a seventh chord because it tells you that. And it also means that the seventh of the chord, not the seventh scale degree, because this is the seventh scale degree, but the seventh of the chord must come down. This is a root position chord. This is a first inversion seventh chord. And then this chord right here, 4-3. Okay, this means whenever you see 4-3, it means that somewhere in here, in the upper voices, is a suspension. And the suspension is a 4-3 suspension. 4-3, well, not just a 4 regular 3, but a 4 to a raised third scale degree. A raised, a raised third above the bass. Well, what's a third? Let's see, we're in E minor. We raised all the 7 scale degrees. I wonder if this is a D sharp. Oh, what? It is a D sharp. So it would be a C to a D sharp. So it's a suspension. I know a lot of you are going to get this, might struggle with this. I want you to struggle. I will give you the clue that a suspension, the suspended note will be a quarter note, and this will be a quarter note, that the resolving note. Oh, I hope that's enough, but I want you to give this a shot. Okay, thanks a lot.